Hi everybody, I'm Bob and this is Florida Preppin'. We are finally back from Christmas vacation and here to do a couple of more videos. So today's video is going to be about lights and lanterns. What we're going to do is cover kind of a little bit of everything. The majority of the stuff that I have either comes from Harbor Freight, because you get the little flashlights for free when you buy a certain amount of stuff, and the other stuff comes from Costco. I do have a couple of items that I've received as presents from Amazon and stuff like that, but we'll go over it all as we go through it. So the first thing that I'm going to go through is a bug light slash lantern. So when you click on the little light for the bug light, you have two levels, low and high. And then you also have this little lantern that comes on. And it's great when you're outside and you're doing, oh look at that, it blinks. It's great when you're outside and you're having like a small little fire or something with the grills. It's good for hanging around the pool and stuff like that. We actually tried it out a couple of days ago and it actually does attract and kill bugs. So the next thing that we have is this little lantern slash flashlight. When you pull it up, it comes on, and it's not bad. It lasts a couple of hours. I think it lasted like 4 hours when we had it, and it has the little flashlight also, so you can see that. This was a gift from Amazon, from my wife from Amazon, and they come in packs of 4. So they have a little solar panel on top, which honestly really isn't very effective. I think it's like 12 hours to charge to full, which is not realistic. Even in South Florida, you're not going to get 12 hours of sunshine. It does have a USB port where you can charge it in, and it takes, I think, 2.5 to 3 hours to charge to full. And again, it lasts about 4 hours. The next thing that we have is this little package from Costco. We got this. I tend to pay attention to what Costco sells for flashlights, batteries, and lanterns like this, because sometimes they have really good deals. I think this particular one was $14.95 at the time we bought it with some type of discount. Obviously you can see we haven't opened or tested it yet, and we probably won't until we actually need them. But it is another option. You can see that it comes with the batteries. So this one we got at Harbor Freight. It was one of the ones that when you purchase X amount of tools, you get a coupon for a discount, and it goes from there. It's pretty good. You can see that it's fairly bright, has different levels. We haven't really tested the longevity on this one, but you can see that it also a USB charger, so in an extreme situation you could charge your cell phone or something like that from it. This one has to be my favorite. This we also got at Harbor Freight. I have one of these behind me. When we went on vacation, we turned it on low. We were gone for approximately 13 days, and it was still on when we got back, so that was pretty impressive. I don't believe that you can charge this one. No, there is no solar panel on it, and it holds, I believe, C batteries. But it is, oh, same battery, so it's still pretty bright and going. Again, impressed with it. 13 days left on, and it was still on when we got back, so that was pretty cool. Next is the types of flashlights. So there's a wide variety of flashlights, and I'm going to go through as best I can and try and cover some things. So this Ryobi flashlight, not extremely bright, but bright enough to do what you need it to do. This is one of the larger 18-volt batteries, so I imagine it would last quite some time. How long, I don't know, because I haven't actually tested it. I use the battery on the tools, not the flashlight. So that was pretty cool when it came in a package with 2 drills, a saw, and this flashlight. Next is, again, Harbor Freight. This is one of the little lights that you get when you purchase things. You get like a free flashlight or one of the other little square blue flashlights, so we chose this one this time. Not too bright, but definitely good when the power goes out in the middle of the night. This is on your nightstand. You can definitely get to where you need to go. 3.5 inches, and I believe it takes 2 AAA batteries. AAA batteries, sorry. Next one, again, Costco. As you can see, I cut into this one. This came in a package of 3. I bought this right before we left. You can see that it comes with its own batteries. It's pretty bright. It's 550 lumens. You can adjust the beam on it. So you go from bright, turn it off again, there's medium, and then it has a strobe effect. So that's pretty good. I like it because it came with the batteries, and Duracell, it's a pretty sturdy brand. Admittedly, I did drop this a couple of times while we were traveling, so I know that it can take some abuse. Next one. This was a gift from my tax guy. We take this thing every time that we travel. More importantly, when we're flying on airplanes or when we're on a cruise or something, this little thing clips onto our backpack, and we have a light when it has batteries in it. We have a light that will pretty much light up anything that we need to do in an emergency. So this one is a pretty good light. Next, this was a gift for Christmas. It is actually a cell phone charger, but it has the solar panel on it. I charged this from both the USB port and from the solar panel. Obviously the USB port charges much quicker, but I did get it charged up in one day with the solar panel. And it has the little light on it. You just hold the button down, bingo. So you can see it's not very bright, but again, it'll definitely get you from point A to point B in the middle of the night. So that's the goal of most of the lights that I have. We'll go through. This is one of what I call my spotlights. This is 1,000 lumens. You can adjust the beam on it, and it does the same thing that this one does. It has a bright mode, a medium mode, and then a strobing mode. This one sits by our front door, and wherever we're going out in the middle of the night or letting the dog out, this is what we use. It's a great light. It's pretty durable, and again, Duracell, so it's got some kind of weight to it, which can also be used in the extreme emergency. So next one, again, this one is from Costco. This is multiple lights. It is a spot beam, a flood beam. Then you can do both spot and flood. It has red light for night vision, and then the red light strobes. And then you actually have a UV light in this one. And there's 3 of them in here. And of course, comes with batteries. So we haven't opened this one yet, and we haven't tested it yet. I just haven't had the need for it, but we will be doing it, and it'll probably come up on another video. This one, also one of my favorite lights. Got this one for Christmas, and first thing I did was charge it up and see what it would do. So this is more for a vehicle. It has the seatbelt cutter, has the window breaker, it's got the flashlight, which is very bright, low, and then of course strobing. But also, let me see if I remember how to turn this on. You have LEDs here with solar panels, so if you're camping or something, this would be good. And where is it? Nope, hang on. There's a surprise here. There it goes. So you have the red and blue flashing lights. So if you're in your vehicle and say you broke down on the side of the road or something, you can put this in the back window or on the trunk, and it'll let people know that, you know, you're on the side of the road, and just bring more visibility to your vehicle so you don't get struck. So this one I like. It goes in my vehicle. I have one on the left side, and I have one on the right side behind the driver and passenger seat, so that the passenger can reach one and the driver can reach one. Put this back in here. So next is another headlamp. So these are LED headlamps. I believe we got those at Costco. And they have almost the same thing as this version, just different manufacturer. So you have the red light, the green light, excuse me, the green light, and then you have a flood and a spotlight. It's a headband, so you can strap it around your head, and then, you know, as you work through, you can, you know, have your hands free to do what you need to do. Next one. Next one. For those that work with me that are on my channel, will recognize this one. This I bought at Costco probably 10 years ago. It has proved to be an extremely durable and reliable flashlight, with the exception of, if you take this out, this little battery container is fragile. As you go to replace batteries and stuff, over about a 3-year period, I went through 2 of these cases. At the time when they were selling these at Costco, they came in a package of 3. As you can see, the light itself has lasted quite some time. This is the last of the cases that I have. This was the major flaw in this flashlight, but other than that, that flashlight has proved very durable. I've dropped it in a bucket of oil, I've dropped it in alcohol, I've used alcohol to clean it. It's hit the ground many a times from various distances, various heights, and it has proved very durable other than the battery case itself. So, almost done. This one of the free ones from Harbor Freight. It's a bulb, so it's not as bright, and it doesn't have a direct beam on it. It doesn't have all the flashy red and LED and stuff like that, but definitely in a pinch it will serve a purpose. As you can see, it came with 2 AA batteries, and that's pretty much it. This is a basic light. It's a headlamp, and it's very basic. The bulb goes out, that's it. Get rid of it. But it's not that much. It was free with what we bought. The most favorite light. I was given this as a gift for Christmas one year, and I am dying to use this thing but can't. This light actually works on water. If you put the water in it, you fill up the container that was within the light itself, and it creates a chemical reaction that creates electricity, and when you're done with the light is done. But as you can see, it does say it has a long running time. It says it will last for hundreds of hours. If that's true or not, I don't know. The shelf life on this is 25 years. If you don't open it, don't add water to it, it'll last 25 years. So this one definitely goes into my prepper stockpile, and in a worst case scenario, I'm definitely going to go for this one first. Last but not least, this is an interesting little radio. This is my weather radio. It comes with a rechargeable battery. It has a solar panel up top. I don't know how efficient this solar panel is, but I keep this radio sitting in a windowsill where it gets direct sunlight the majority of the time, so that it keeps it charged. You'll look, you can see somewhere in here there's a little red light on. That light stays on. I don't know how to make it go off. But the reason that we have it in here is because you have the little flashlight, which will be good when the power goes out and you're listening to the radio. But it also has this little floodlight. So that'll be a cool little thing when you're listening to the radio, and go from there. The last but not least is that this is, most importantly, a weather radio. You have the adjustable channels and everything, and that you can pick which one you're going to. I believe here in South Florida, usually it's 1660 AM. But that's what it's for. You turn it off, and it sits there until you need it. This can also accept regular batteries. You put 4 AA in here, but this is the rechargeable battery, and we've had this for a couple of years now, and it works just fine. We've turned it on a couple of times during hurricanes, and it works great. I like it. So that's what we have for all the flashlights and lanterns. There's obviously more products out there, and there is both better and worse products out there, but this is what I've purchased all of this stuff with my own money. There's no sponsors here or anything like that. This is what I have learned by experimenting, buying stuff. Sometimes it lasts a while, sometimes it dies immediately. I do have a couple of the lanterns that died just for no reason. They were running one day and you go to turn it on the next and it's not working. So there are trials and tribulations that I do. I try to give you guys the best information that I can with what I've bought and what I know works for me, and hopefully you guys can do what you need with that information and purchase what you need. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, get the algorithm going for YouTube, and we can do something productive with this channel. Thank you, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.